we're gonna use Uchimata to set up and enter into an ouchi. And it's really kind of delicate. You gotta understand when someone is resisting that Uchimata and they kind of hip in. And that's a skilled reaction. You know, if you're going with someone who's pretty green, it's gonna be hard to pull this off. You know, you're just not gonna be offered the situation because their initial reaction is gonna be probably going backwards. But someone who understands like Uchimata and this hip battle of how to be able to enter in these kind of throws like Uchimata, they know, they adjust and they react accordingly, okay? So my entry isn't as important. It's more of how I sense his reaction and how I finish with my Ouchigari. So I could do any one of these entries. Like if I'm gonna do a flick stack, I'm gonna hit that brick wall and I'm gonna pivot my supporting foot to turn. And as I turn, I reap and I finish with my Ouchi, okay? So I'm utilizing him kind of like either stepping in or showing his hip, which happens a lot. It's hard to just like get that Uchimata to work all the time, but it's good to have a backup plan and something to have in the tank if you get this and sense this. So if I'm gonna do a T-step, finishing the opposite direction. So forward to back rather than our last video, which was Ouchi to Uchimata, which is back to forward. So it's good to utilize these kind of like, I don't know, offsetting energies where one reaction is presented, so there's another door that opens. So I'm gonna utilize this Uchimata. Let's say we go back step. Right? Being able to utilize that entry and that reaction. So say we go in a way, entry Uchimata. So it's, I'm corkscrewing my foot and turning it and creating like a little circle. I don't want to like lift my leg like a dog peeing when I do ouchi. That's just going to set him onto his supporting leg and he's going to be able to kind of hop it out. Like if I do my ouchi incorrectly and I do my Uchimata entry and he blocks it and I try and lift his leg, it's a natural kind of inclination when you're learning it to do ouchi like that. It's just going to put all of his weight on the other leg and he's going to be able to counter and hop and create like, I don't know, prolong the exchange rather than finish the exchange. So if I'm doing like a T-step entry and he blocks it, I'm switching directions, turning my toe inwards. So I like to think of my Achilles and heel to be the scooper. So if I have his leg with this ouchi, that is the way I want to do it. I want to roll my knuckle and I want to pull it out and back around me in a circle rather than lifting it or even having my foot kind of like I'm kicking a ball. I want to curl it and bring it around like that. So it's slick and it's efficient rather than like more power, better. No, less is more. So I'm going to hit that Uchimata entry and be able to end up finishing on top. Give it a try.